Hello everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We do stream on Twitch, so if you'd like to join us while I stream, please make sure to give a follow to get notified every time we go live, and I do hope you enjoy this video. Hello everybody, so today I am going to be showing off 40 plus holiday ideas to add to your Sims calendar to spice things up. So these are going to be things like traditional, just like stuff for your game that would help you out to remind you to do. And like different holidays for like different cultures and stuff. These are all things that I've either found while watching other people give suggestions on Reddit, just me coming up with them. So yeah, so first off, if you don't know how to get to the calendar, it's gonna be down bottom left. It's covered by my pngtuber, but it's next to your family down here. And then I have it set, you can go ahead and go to the filters and then just click holidays, and then it'll just pop it up like this so that you can just see the holidays. So I'm setting this up right now for my forever save file, which I will be starting soon. So I am starting it on fall, but I'm gonna be starting showing y'all on spring. So obviously y'all have Love Day, which I'm gonna go through and also show what I do to edit the ones that are already there. So for Love Day, this is also all CC free, so I don't use any custom content. So this is all stuff that you can do if you just have seasons and some packs. I don't think it adds anything, but first off, I like to change all the names to the name of our holidays. So I like for it to be called Valentine's Day, not Love Day. So I do like the whole romantic spirit, giving flowers, go on dates. I think I like to add a couple things like baking something for their loved ones. I'm sorry if you hear coughing or sneezing or sniffling. I'm a little sick. My voice might sound a little weird. Sorry in advance. But I like to add baking because I think that's super cute. Another one, I haven't done a calendar like forever, so I'm trying to remember the stuff. I think I added give gifts. Let me see if I like something else better. I think I want to give gifts, because not only do you want to give flowers, you also give like necklaces or you know, like your baked treat you make them. So I like to do that just so I have more options instead of just give flowers, because obviously I want my girl sim to sometimes give, you know, a baked good or like a watch, or I don't know, you know, I just some ideas. And usually the guy will give flowers and stuff, but I don't give them the day off because obviously, you know, in real life I don't get the day off of Valentine's Day when I went to school, so that's why I am just leaving it unchecked. And then obviously the decoration theme is Love Day. So yeah, so that's Valentine's Day. But now I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my custom ones that I thought of. So the first one that I have for spring is the Super Bowl. So like in real life, it happens in February or like in the springtime. So I'm pretty sure it happens sometime before Valentine's Day. So I think I might do like this Sunday here. So you would just go to add holiday, and I'm gonna call it Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. I think it's just such a cute way for your Sims to come together and just hang out. Even if your Sim doesn't like sports, they can kind of just come together, hang out, have it playing in the background. Maybe, you know, it doesn't have to be anything like super realistic. So for this one, I'm just gonna put I wish we had more icons. That's the one thing that annoys me. I think I'm just gonna put this one, you know, a TV. So no day off of work or school, no theme. So first off, I'm gonna add a sports TV. So, you know, your Sims can just go off and watch some sports. And I feel like also some other good ones to add will definitely be maybe Party Spirit, but we'll see. I've never done this one before. Most of these are gonna be new ones that I've never added. Maybe even a grand meal. Definitely invite guests, of course. maybe fighting. I don't know, people get really rowdy with like the Super Bowl, like who wants to win. Maybe like your Sims come over and one's for one team and one's for a different team. Maybe you could have Sims dress up. Oh, that'd be so much work though, but like your Sims dress up in like different colors representing the teams. But that's another good one. Maybe, oh, barbecue, also a good one. Maybe drinking. I think either drinking or that other one I said, or party spirit. No, I think I'm gonna go drink. Yeah, people like to drink beer while watching the game, so you know, I think this is really cute. I can't remember where I got this from, but I saw somewhere and I thought it was just so perfect. But there we go. See, now you got the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. The next one's very simple. I see a lot of people do it. It's spring cleaning. I probably would add this pretty early on. Maybe that like that Monday or even that Sunday, you know, like refresh from the Christmas, like you're cleaning up the decorations, you're you know, putting up spring decor, you know, just stuff like that. So what I put spring decor spring cleaning. And I'm gonna do Love Day as, you know, the decoration theme, because you're decorating for spring. So mostly it's gonna be about whenever, for I growing up, my mom would always decorate for Valentine's Day. You know, not a lot, but like, you know, it was like there, you would see it, but it wouldn't be so much in your face like Christmas. But yeah, so you'd have the day off for work. I mean, you wouldn't have the day off. Whoops. Let me change the icon. So spring cleaning. I'm just gonna do like, which one would work best? This one or that other one? I think that this one, like maybe you're picking things up. So some good ones would be, let me go in order. So decorate for springtime, of course, clean. Even exercise, you know, you're starting that new year, starting on your goals and stuff. So I think that'd work really well. And I think the last one I'm gonna add here is maybe like go bake some stuff, you know. I feel like that's a very popular thing for like springtime. I mean, it's obviously a thing for everything, but of course during the spring it's fresh, it's new, you know, something to start the new year. Maybe you want to learn baking. It's just, I think, a cute little thing. I think I've always added it, but I think that's really cute. I think that's good. So just those four for me. I almost exited. That was very annoying. So that is my spring cleaning. The next one I have done before, it's Mother's Day. I love adding Mother's Day to my calendar. I also have them as 4-week calendars for each season. So spring is 4 weeks, all of them are 4 weeks. Summer, it's just because so I can have enough room to add all these holidays, and so I don't feel like I get bored of the holiday. I'll be like, oh, I have this coming up, I have this, you know. So like I'm gonna do Mother's Day like here, just kind of plop it somewhere. Maybe I'll do it down here. Actually, I forgot I had this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and add Mother's Day. There we go. I'm just gonna do oh, this cute little cake. I've never used that icon before, but that's really cute. No day off, no event, so I'm gonna go ahead and do not that one. Maybe like art and music spirit. So you know, take some photos with your mom and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cute. Another good, baking's just such a good one, you know, baking, which is weird because baking does come with get to work, so it's weird. But baking, you know, bake with your mom, bake her something. let's see. Another good one is give gifts or even give flowers. Those are really good, you know, give her some gifts, say thank you. Another good one could be go on vacation or travel and even invite guests maybe. So I might get rid of give flowers because give gifts is kind of like the same thing. And I might add one of those. Another good one is, of course, thankful spirit. Thankful for your mom. Thankful for, you know, her raising you, giving you everything you needed. So I think I'm going to go with maybe invite guests over. Maybe you've got like aunts, you know, your uncles, your cousins. They can all come over and hang out and stuff. I think that'd be really cute. And that is Mother's Day right down there. And then next is the spring fling. So this I've never done before. Kind of my idea was to do this. So like go to your festivals if you have high school years, prom. We know this cheerleading day. Prom is on Saturdays, right? Every Saturday is prom. I think it is. I think prom is every Saturday. So a good way to do this, let me go back to holidays, is go down to right here and maybe go to this Saturday, right? Add your holiday, call it spring fling, and basically whenever it's coming up, go into your what's it called? Go into your manage worlds, go to the auditorium, click on, you know, I'm trying to think what it's called. Prom, and then change it up, make it all spring, make it like pastel colors, and then, you know, it could be like a cute little spring fling instead of it just being prom all the time. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, my son's going to prom again, which I get 4 years, right? 4 years of high school, you get 4 proms, I think. I don't know how it worked, but I just want to be called something different. So you like have a spring fling, you have maybe like fall festival. So yeah, I think that'd be really cute. You don't have the day off. I don't think that I would have them decorate. No. So spring fling. I wish we just had like a flower. They need to add more icons, honestly. That is something that we're like severely lacking. I think I'm just gonna do the hearts again, so I think that's cute. And in either way, if you don't have the high school years pack, you can have your teens go out and just hang out and decorate a lot. And they'd be like, okay, that's their little prom, you know, spring fling. You can have somebody be made king or queen of the prom and stuff. So you can just have like party spirit. Maybe like, let me go back up. I like to do this from top to bottom. It makes it easier. Maybe like take photos, dancing, you know, sing, listen to music and stuff. That'd be cute. Maybe like give flowers, like, you know, your date to the spring fling. Maybe you can put like a little corsage and stuff. That'd be really cute. I think that's good. Maybe even romantic spirit, but I don't know. I don't want to do romantic spirit. I think I'm just gonna do party spirit. Okay, I think that's good. So that's a really cute one too, I think, that I found. So next is the flower festival. So this one's gonna be more of like you go out into like a lot, kind of like a fall festival, but more of a flower festival. I think I'm gonna do that like here, kind of like early spring. Let's do that Tuesday. So these are some of like, this is the first time I've never done a flower festival before, but I would like to find like a cute lot. And I'm just gonna put, I like the balloons ones. I just wish they weren't black and white, you know. I think I'm just going to do like this one. I think that's cute. So no day off, no decoration theme. Maybe you can just like bake. You can what is a tenda ceremony? I don't know, I've never done that one. You know, art and music spirit, you go hang out. Maybe you barbecue. You give flowers and you garden. I think that's a really, really cute one. You know, you can go out to a lot. Maybe like a community garden. You can make it like a little cute little party. And you can garden there. You can give the flowers you pick. Maybe even put like a little flower bouquet table down and you can make some. You can have Sims barbecue, take photos with each other, have Sims bake, do something cute like that. But now you added a flower festival. I don't know how many I have for each one, but we're gonna see. Next is picnic day. So this one is kind of just like a little like way to get out of the house. So basically it's just like you could put whatever, you know, like there was this thing that someone suggested in one of the things I looked up. It was like you do like national holidays, you know, so like National Sibling Day, National Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, like those kinds. And I think that that's really cute because I'm gonna do a tree, like you're going outside, maybe not actually. But let's do that one. But I just thought it was super cute because it gives you like so much more ways to be creative, especially with the limited amount of stuff you have. But maybe like National Watch Your Favorite Show Day, and you could put like one of these or something. But I think that that's cute. So maybe you can like, you know, go out and again bake something for the food, go out and drink, and go sit in a park and stuff. Go out and barbecue at a park. Go on a date to you know, picnic. I think that'd be really cute. Go on a vacation and travel, like go to a park and, you know, sit, enjoy yourselves, enjoy your friends and stuff. I just need to find ways for my Sims to get out of the house, because I feel like one of the reasons I get bored of the Sims is because I'm just doing the routine over and over and over, and it just gets stale and I just lose interest, and then I want to start over, you know? Okay, so then the next one is National Sibling Day, which I just think is literally so cute because I've never done anything like this. I've never even thought of anything like this before, but I really like the idea of that. I'm trying to think of what day I want. I think I'm gonna do it the last day. And a lot of my Sims have like siblings, so I think it'd be perfect. You know, I never really have them hang out once they turn into children or teens. So I think that'd be really cute. So I can remember to be like, okay, have them hang out, I'm gonna do this one because I think it's perfect. No day off, no decoration theme. But basically like art, music, spirit, have them take pictures. Cause I always feel like I forget to have them take pictures together. The siblings my Sims have. Especially like twins, I feel like they kind of move out and I forget. I'm trying to think of stuff, you know, just put stuff they could do together, you know? Like games, have them go out to our arcade together, have them give gifts for each other, like, thank you for being there for me, you know? All that kind of stuff. I feel like it's, you know, have them go out of the house, have them hang out. They even like tell stories, you know, like, I always remember when we were growing up and you did this, oh my gosh, you know. But I think that's really cute and I love that idea that I read. Another one is St. Patrick's Day. So this one, there's not really a lot of stuff to do. I think I'm gonna do it this day. So, but I saw this idea and I thought it was really cute, where like your Sims can throw a party and they can dress up as green and you can do like mischievous stuff, which I think is super cute. I'm gonna just leave it that one actually. Is there anything green besides the tree? Not a lot of green. I'm gonna just leave that one since it's got like a cute little green hat. No day off, no. Oh wait, there's a spring decoration thing. Okay, I need to go back and change some stuff, but But I just think it's really cute. So you can have throw a party and like have everybody dressed up in green, which I don't know how you would do that, but or maybe who's not wearing green, you go and do a mischievous interaction on them. I just think that'd be so cute. But basically, you bake, you drink, of course, St. Patrick's Day, you drink. Invite guests is good as well. Invite guests, mischief spirit. It's during spring. I was trying to think of water fun maybe. Streaking is crazy. Not gonna do that. I never know what to do for like streaking and polar bear plunge. I feel like I never use those. If you've got any good ideas for stuff like that, let me know, because I'm trying to think of holiday, but like that's kind of weird, what holidays like go streaking? Weird. I think that's a pretty good, be mischievous, invite some guests over, drink, bake some food, basically just hang out, so I think that's a cute one. One of the other ones I have for spring is Chinese New Year. I know that's celebrated, I'm pretty sure, like farther down over here. Like it's celebrated like January of the new year. So I might put it up here. So like with these, you have a different animal representing every year. So you can always choose a different animal every time it's, this one again, like this, what's it called? This holiday. So like you can decorate and have like, I don't know, pandas. And next one you could put like, dog stuff around, just to give it some personality every time. I'm trying to think for Chinese New Year. Let's put that. Okay, so for Chinese New Year, people love to get together. They love to do like firecrackers and stuff. They love to have little family reunions. They also give those little like red envelopes, full of the money. But obviously I don't think we can do anything like that. So I'm just gonna do open presents. Also like party spirit, dance. They love to do like dragon dances, but obviously we don't have something like that you could do. But I'm gonna do those for Chinese New Year. I think it's really cute, as a way to also celebrate. I'm gonna do day off work at school just because my sim's gonna be living in Mount Komorebi, so I feel like that'd be something really big in Japan. I'm not gonna do anything for the decoration theme, but I think that's super cute. I've never done it before, and I think it's a different way to also celebrate the new year. Another way to do fireworks and get gifts and celebrate the beginning of the year. Okay, so that was all that I had for spring. Let me know if y'all have any other ideas. My calendar is pretty full, but I feel like I can add a couple more. Maybe like one here, or like one more around here. But let me know if y'all have any other ideas. I'm gonna leave also up here what season I'm on, just so y'all know and y'all don't get confused. So next we're gonna move on to summer, which summer already default does not come with any. So we've got a full empty calendar right here, or empty season. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna do is Earth Day, of course. I've done this one before. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna do it, I think, down right here. This one, of course, is like, self-explanatory. I always do this little tree because, obviously for the earth. No day off of work or school. So Earth Day, I always like to use this little tree because obviously the earth. And I don't give the day off for this one either. I pretty much do the same thing every time, like give flowers, garden, maybe even attend holiday ceremonies. I don't know what that is, but let me look it up. So another one you can add is go on vacation or travel. Like a good one if you have what's it called? Island living, you can go to the beach and like comb for trash and stuff. That'd be cute for Earth Day. So those are usually the 3 that I only do. I don't know about attend holiday ceremonies because I don't think there's like a beach cleanup thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's for Earth Day. Let me go back up and change. Frick, don't delete it. Okay. So spring, and then spring cleaning. I am going to change that to spring. Perfect. Spring. Okay. I went through and changed all that. Okay. I kind of want to see. Okay, so I just checked what was for the volunteer, and there was actually a way for you to do like a beach cleanup in case you don't have island living or your sim doesn't live near the beach and you don't want to go. So you can just have them do a rabbit hole and they will go and do that. So the next one is April Fool's Day, which I'm gonna obviously put for the first. Which I feel like that one, I'm gonna do that, is perfect. So your sims can like mess around without getting in trouble. I don't think they'd be mean. I don't know, that one just sounds bad. So really just, I guess like fighting, maybe just all the bad ones. Air grievances, mischief spirit. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do strictly for that one. I've never used it. I just think it'd be crazy, okay? Is there any other ones? Okay, so I think these are good. Fight today is about starting fights with other sims, you know, it's just for jokes and stuff. Air grievances. Direct, honest feedback is harsh, and it feels also good to get off your chest. Like other sims choose to be social, so just yell at. Your spirits might pull pranks and stuff, and then also shrieking, which is gonna be crazy. But I think that's gonna be funny and something to change it up from like the seriousness, and it can make crazy stuff happen. So I think it'd be funny. The next one is obviously summer vacation. So I usually always give my sims a week off of school. So I think I'm gonna put this week here as summer vacation. I also like to add like random stuff here and there in it. So I'm gonna leave some blank. Summer vacation. I like to just usually do this like weenie roast. Excuse me. So yeah, day off of work in school. So I like to do like random ones. So I usually do for the first one like go on vacation and travel, because you know usually I have my sims usually I like to have my sims, you know, like go to Sulani or Mount Kabarebi or San Sequoia, somewhere that they don't live or they've never really been to, and that's something that's really different, just so that they can experience something new, you know, like have a story to tell their friends when they get back. So I usually just have that for the first one and they leave it open, just so they can do whatever they want. So I will go through and add the rest. I just want to make sure that the other ones line up with it. So another one is a neighborhood cookout. So like maybe they go on summer vacation here, here, and here, or even here, 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 here. You know, like, you know. So I think I'm gonna add it like right here. And maybe they are back home, so neighborhood cookout. And, you know, everybody goes over and hangs out with each other. I'm gonna do that one. Day off of work, no decoration theme. So obviously, you know, barbecue, bake, drink. Another one is water fun. And then, of course, invite the guests. So you go out to a neighbor's house, or the Sims can come over to your house. You have a pool, they can splash around, and they can barbecue, bake, you know, y'all just all hang out with each other. And it's a way to meet your neighbors if you haven't, or just maybe invite friends over if you don't have actual like neighbors. But I think it's just a cute way to, you know, like get with the community and stuff. Another one I like to add is the 4th of July. So maybe I'll put it right here. I usually always like to put like this one or this one. I think I'm gonna do that one. I think it's funny, so I'm just gonna get the day off. Obviously, you know, you do fireworks, you can barbecue, maybe like art, music, spirit, you know, take photos, dance, sing, listen to music. You have like bonfires and stuff, and of course you invite guests over, or at least that's how I've had mine go, where we did fireworks, we barbecued, took photos, danced, listened to music, sing. We would always have like a little fire because it'd usually be like dark out, and we like roast marshmallows and stuff. And then of course you'd invite all your family over and friends to hang out and celebrate the 4th of July. Another thing that I saw that I thought was like creative and I've never thought of before was something called Simchella, like Coachella. So I think I'm just gonna put it down over here. And you can have your sim go to, you can just put it, I think people have actually made lots for this. So it's just like you can have your sim go out, take a little vacation, go enjoy it for like day or two. It just depends on what you want. And yes, that's a good one, yeah. Or this one's good too. So yes, I just got party, drink, listen to music, all that stuff. So that one, party spirit, go on vacation or travel. Art, music, spirit, yeah, so they just go out, dance. They just go out, dance, and party and stuff, and hang out with their friends, and dress, you know, like, you could put it in Oasis Springs, like how it is in real life in like the desert. And if you have like basemental drugs, I think you could add that as well. Have it be like more realistic, I guess. So yeah, I think that's kind of cute, a way to, you know, really change stuff, add something that's really different. because I've never heard of anybody doing that. Like, that was super different that I found. So another one that I saw was like end of summer bash. So it'd be like down over on Saturday. So it'd be like the last day. Kind of like a little like last day of summer. So it's kind of gonna be like, you know, you're about to start school again. Obviously your Sims would be going to school already, but it'd be kind of be like, they'd be like, okay, it's time to get serious. So I'm just gonna do this weenie again. I like that one a lot. It's funny. So they would have the day off to work or school. This one you can like clean, you know, like you're getting rid of all of the summer stuff, like getting rid of maybe like your pools. You had like the little kiddie pools. Maybe you had like sprinklers like to play in, or you had like summer stuff up in the house, and you know, you want to clean that off, or you just want to do a little bit refreshing of the house, make it more fall or something. You could also, you know, do one last water fun, you know, play in the pool one last time, and get ready to have, you know, like cold days. Someone would be like, you know, invite guests over, one last barbecue. Is there anything else really summery? I'm trying to think what else would be really summery. No, I guess we could do games, and there could be like outdoor activities, you know. So there's that one. Okay. So another one is Family Day. I'm gonna add that one up here because it's looking kind of bare. I might do that one on a Saturday just so they can actually spend. Like, no, I don't want to get. I guess I can give them the day off work at school. Maybe like they got a lot of days off for the summer, so I'm gonna do Family Day. Also, a day where everybody just gets together and hangs out. So you know, you like give gifts. You know, especially appreciation for your family. Go on vacation or travel. Invite guests if you know your friend, if you have a big family, like, you know, your Sims moved out, they have a sister, you know, their mom, their dad, you can invite them all over, hang out, you know, show a thankful spirit, be thankful for everybody for being in your life, and, you know, appreciating bake as well is a good one. Barbecue is good too, but I feel like I've done barbecue a lot for this one, so I'm gonna just do bake. I think that's good. You can also do party spirit, but I think that's good. Maybe you can just invite your friends if you have your Sim doesn't really have a family, but they have like friends that they're really, really close to. So I think that is a super cute one. I feel like it's a good way to get rid of that routine of, you know, like goes to school or goes to work, comes home, immediately gets rid of their needs, goes to bed, doesn't even say hi to the kids or whatever. So I think that's a good way to have your Sims, like, you know, interact with each other. I also have like a National Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast, which I think is really cute for summer. I think I'm gonna do this one. I wish we had like eat ice cream, or I wish I could, with the more packs you got, it would add it like kind of like the clubs and stuff, but sadly no. But I wish. I want to do the cake. Say National Eat Ice Cream. Okay, I ran out of space. National Eat Ice Cream. No, I'm gonna call it Eat Ice Cream Day. We'll pretend Nationals in front of there. I'm just gonna say like you could eat sweet treats, you know, because there's no eat ice cream, so there's no way for it to like go off. So I'm just gonna like say bake cookies and stuff. So maybe like bake you can drink. There's like milkshakes and stuff that come with the blender, I think. So, you know, you could have that as well. It's a sweet treat. I don't think that there's anything else sweet treat related on here, sadly. There's trick or treat, but obviously that doesn't really count. But I think that that's cute, you know, drink some sweet treats, or maybe it's like the parents can drink some stuff, you know, bake some good food, some good cookies and stuff. I think that that's gonna be like a super cute way to maybe do something you've never done. Maybe you've never made ice cream, or you've never used the baking skill, or maybe you've never done mixology and you want your sim to do that. That's actually a thing I've never done. I've never had my sim do mixology, really, so that'd be a good way to incorporate that, something you've never done. Another one I have here, just in case your sim does have this or not, but it's Love Your Pet Day. Obviously, you love them every day, but I just thought that was really cute, because sometimes I forget that my sim has a pet, and so I'm just like literally the last legacy I did, Love That Legacy, I had a dog, and it was sick, and I honestly was just ignoring it for so long. I felt so bad, but I was just like, I don't even have a vet down, or it's over in this other world in Brindleton. I don't feel like going. So I think it'd be really cute to just have a day just to spend the day with your pet, or at least just give it attention, like feeding, play with it, hang out with it, that kind of stuff. I don't know what to do. There's not like a pet themed one. I'm just gonna do that one. That's fine. No day off of work or school though. So obviously you love them every day, but I think this is just cute. So I don't think you can appreciate a person, but take photos with them, you know, put them on the wall and stuff. I think that'd be really cute. I want to travel and stuff. Maybe you have a dog, you take them to a dog park to hang out with them. You have a cat, maybe you can take him. I don't know how that would work. I don't know. You can take them to a cat cafe, and you can have them play around with other cats and stuff, and maybe you can adopt another one. I think that'd be really fun. I don't know if I should give gifts, because you can't like give gifts to your dog, I don't think. I guess I'll do give gifts, and then I'll pretend it's like giving a treat to the dog, and then I'll just have somebody give a gift to my sim or something. But I think that'd be really cute. Or maybe you could put like a new pet toy down, and then just have your sim give something to someone and have it count. So I think that'd be cute, you know, to remember you have a furry friend. But that's really cute. I love that day, because my sim has a cat, and so she can remember to love it when she loves the cat anyway. So did that one. Okay, that was everything for summer. So if you have any ideas, again, let me know. So next up we have fall, which is where we're starting for my sim. So the first one I always like to add is the first day of school, because I always feel like that that's whenever we start school, you know, in the fall. And I always want to like take pictures of my sims and stuff. So I think it's just a really cute way to, you know, like celebrate starting the school year and stuff. Just so it kind of feels like a beginning and then like an end to their you know, like teenage, like child to teenage lifespan. So I always do the pen and the paper. Obviously not a day off. Would be funny. So I like to do this one with like take photos of them and dress them all cute for their first day of school. And then maybe have them like a good treat whenever they get back home. I also like to like give gifts, you know, to celebrate, or be like, oh, good job, you know, I know it was like you were nervous and there's a lot of stress, or maybe you weren't prepared or something, and I like to give that to them to be like, oh, good job, you did good. I don't like to do that one just in case you don't have high school years. You won't be able to go with them, so. But I think maybe even tell stories when you get back home. Your son could be like, oh my gosh, wow, there was this boy, you know, he was so cute, whatever. But I think that that's a really cute one that I don't really see a lot of people do. But I always love to do it. So, of course, the next one's Father's Day, because you can't have Mother's Day without Father's Day. So, I'm just going to do that over here on this Saturday so that they can spend the whole day celebrating Father's Day. I feel like fathers are a lot more different than mothers, of course. So I feel like they have different ones. Like, I like to do barbecue because I feel like my dad loves to barbecue. So I just love to add that into there. I also like to add like a sports TV because my dad loves watching football and stuff. So I feel like that's a good one to add. Also, like, tell stories of, you know, like the kid growing up, how he was like, oh my gosh, you're a terrible child. Of course, give gifts to the dad and what was it, thankful spirit. So I feel like those are really good for whenever it's Father's Day, no day off of work or school. But I'm sorry, but my nose is really stuffed up right now. But I think that's a really cute one, and it's a nice break from everything that goes on in your Sim's life. Another one similar to Spring Fling is Oktoberfest. So I think I'm gonna put it like here. I think that'd be good. Or I might just do it here and not do it like a prom thing. So this was gonna be like a prom or like a hangout, but like it's gonna be like just the school, and like the school is celebrating Halloween. You get it? Like, I'm gonna do, of course, the pumpkin. I thought we had two for some reason, two Halloween ones. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna do that one. And basically, I was thinking of doing it as like your Sims have their teens and they're gonna go and, you know, hang out with their friends and stuff, or you go to like the fall grounds and they go and like carve pumpkins and stuff. It's kind of like the fall festival and stuff, and I think that's really cute. I'm trying to make sure I did it. Okay, no, okay, so yeah, this is kind of like, you know, you go to like the fall fair, you know, like the fall festival. So basically you would, oh, so it was like carved pumpkins on here. That's so dumb. You like wear your costume, no trick-or-treating, spooky spirit, of course. Basically like everything, but without the like trick-or-treating. So you, of course, you'd play game at the festival. Maybe even go on a date. Maybe even not. I don't know. Or go on vacation or travel. I'll do that one. Maybe even mischief spirit. So, you know, you're at the festival, you're scaring your friends, you're playing festival games, going on the roller coasters and stuff, or the Ferris wheel. You're in the spooky spirit and wearing your costume. I think that'd be really fun. Another good one, similar to neighborhood barbecue or neighborhood grill, I forgot what I called it, but is the neighborhood bonfire. So I'm gonna do it there. Maybe it's like an after school kind of thing. See, but I do like to have them on a weekend so that they can, I'll do it up here. I'll do some more over in the week, but bonfire. Oh, that was perfect. So of course you'd have fire. You would all just like hang around and even do a polar plunge if you have a pool. You can just like dive in really quick and try not to freaking freeze to death. You can barbecue, of course. Also, like, play a game. They like play. I don't know what constitutes as a game though. Like, so video games, arcade, or just table toys. I guess you can put like toys outside. You know, have the kids hang out. Oh, and invite guests, of course. So I feel like those are. I like. I wish there was like a fall spirit, like so like spooky spirit and stuff. But I think that one's super cute and a way to get everybody together. Another one I have here is Day of the Dead. So, you know, it's oh, let me say the name. Day of the Dead. So, you celebrate, you know, your past people's lives, you know, and celebrate the life that they, celebrate the life that they lived. And they think that they, like, walk the earth that night and stuff. I'm not too familiar with it, but I should say no day off. It's like a little thing. But basically you would do remembrance. You remember the people that you've lost. Maybe it'd be like a little spooky spirit. How do you even do that? Oh, maybe not that one. But you know, be thankful for the people that are here, of course. You also give gifts. You're supposed to give gifts to the dead and stuff, but I'm just gonna say give gifts. That would be nice, but I can't do that because that would make sense. I'm just gonna bake too, like you're making for the to give to these people. Okay, I think that's good. You don't really have a lot of good stuff for that one, just like really remembrance. I'm gonna quickly add Halloween, of course, that one's a well-known one. I think I'm gonna do it on this Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on this Friday. So Halloween. I'm gonna do the pumpkin again. You don't have the day off. Spooky. And then I'm gonna just do, of course, there's a lot of good stuff here. So wear costumes, trick or treat. Spooky spirit. I swear there was another one. I forgot what it was, but I thought maybe not. Take photos, you know, hang out with everybody, invite guests over. I think that's cute. Another one I want to add, which I usually add it here, but I can't because that's the date is now for my Sims, but I might just add it here and add like, oh no, that's not gonna make sense. Maybe I'll do it on Tuesday and I'll just call it like welcome for like welcome fall, I guess. I'm not good at naming these. Welcome fall, just like that. And just gonna do this one, I feel like. And I'm just gonna do Harvest Fest because that's more like fall. But you can also like sprinkle in some spooky stuff. So mostly this is just gonna be like to decorate your Sim's house so that, you know, it's all up and ready. Maybe even turn on the fireplace, bake some nice comfy food, drink some like nectar or some hot cocoa. I feel like maybe turn on some sports TV because of course you've got football playing probably. So I think that one's gonna be a really cute day. I also have the idea of a community garage sale day. So this one you would buy a sales table and maybe your sim has been like collecting, or they've rummaged through the house and they found some stuff that they want, or you want to clear out the inventory. You know, you're like, oh, I've got so much stuff in the inventory that I'm not using. Let me get rid of it. So you could have that day and you can sell all your stuff. And I think that'd be a really cute thing to do, because my neighborhood, we used to have like a day where people could have a garage sale, and all the neighbors were all outside doing garage sales. People would come in and buy from us. So garage sale. I don't know why I'm blanking. Garage sale day. How do I spell it on my phone? Why did that look wrong? Okay, I think. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't know why I said it like that. Sale. So garage sale day. So I just think that would be a really cute idea. I'm just gonna do this like little pen and paper. No day off, no decoration theme. So there's not really a way for you to like say, maybe give gifts. You can like give something that you wanted to get rid of to a friend. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm just gonna do that because there's not really like a sell item day. Okay, I'm just gonna do that one. I guess I could also do like cleaning, like, you know, you're getting through stuff. So I'm gonna do those two. But I just think that's really cute, and it can like remind you to be like, oh my gosh, you know, inventory refresh. My Sims inventory's a mess. Let me sell the stuff on a garage sale day. Or oh my gosh, I've got all these crafts that are sitting here I need to get rid of, or my house is like cluttered. Just something like that. And it doesn't even have to be like a you get a sales table. It can also be like you go into build buy and just sell a bunch of stuff in your Sim's house that you don't want anymore. But I thought that was cute. So another one we have is movie day for the fall. So I think I'm gonna put it down over here near Thanksgiving. But if you have the movie stuff pack, I forgot what it was called. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. But if you have that stuff pack, I feel like I always forget that I have it. I always send my Sims out to go do something for a date, but I think it'd be cute to come in and just like have a movie night, make some popcorn, make some ice cream, sit down, watch a movie, just relax and stuff, and just hang out, play some games, maybe even a little game night. But I think that that's really cute. So you like make some drinks. I think that there's, oh yeah, so there's not really a watch movie on here, but there's sports TV and romantic TV. So you know, you could just put that on and watch it, and then put on a movie or something. I think that'd be cute. And obviously invite some guests. Maybe your sim lives alone, or it could just be like a family movie day, just whatever you want. But I think that's really cute, and I know that it's going to add some cute stuff to my game. Okay, so I've got 3 more. So National Nectar Day. I think that'd be a cute one for like your Sims. Oh my gosh, it's already looking a mess, but I like that. It'd be cute for like your Sims to like have their day off, maybe while their kids are at school. Maybe they take the day off of work and they kind of just enjoy themselves, you know, like drink, maybe even go on a date. Maybe invite guests over. You can like make them drinks and stuff. Or if you own like if your sim is doing like nectar making, you can have like wine tastings of all the nectar you made. I think that'd be really cute. Maybe you can like play some games and just like hang out and stuff. I think that's really cute. But that's a cute one to do, and then have like baking as well. Just have it out for everybody. But I really like that one. I never even thought of it, but it's really cute and like something that would actually be really different. So one that I thought was actually like the cutest thing ever was Black Friday, which I think is hilarious because I always want to buy my Sims gifts for the holidays. So, like for Christmas, and I always forget, but I think this would be really funny. And I'm just gonna do this coupon. I love it. It's just like so fun. It just sounds fun to put like gifts or like stores down and go into like a bunch of retail stores that day and just buy a bunch of different stuff. I guess you would have the day off because it'd probably still be like Thanksgiving holiday. But basically that day you just go out and you travel. I go shopping, just go crazy. What are some other things that you do? Pretty much just go out and you shop and stuff and hang out with your family while you go shopping, or maybe come back and you talk with your parents would always talk with them like, oh my gosh, I found this deal, or I found this other deal. Maybe like tell stories, oh my gosh, this happened while I was doing it. But it's just something simple. But if you like for your Sims to have like a really cute like sentimental Christmas of like, not only are they opening the presents like the random ones you have, but ones that are personal that you hand to people, which is what I like to do, but I always would forget. But I feel like this is gonna help pull everything together. So there's that one, Black Friday, that I love, and I feel like I'm always gonna add it now to my games. So that was for fall, which I know it's a lot, like there's like no room left, but I am in love with my calendar so far. Let me save, because oh gosh, if I lost everything. Alright, so now it's just, oh wait, pause everybody, I forgot some stuff. I need to just add one more day here. I want to add like a Thanksgiving break, because that's what it was called for me growing up, which we had a week off, but my Sims are gonna have 5 days technically, so I'm just gonna do Thanksgiving break there, and I'm just gonna do this one again. So day off of work or school, of course, Harvest Fest decorations. Basically this one you can do some last minute decorating, like for tomorrow, for the next day. You want to get everything ready. Maybe use to turn on the fireplace, to play some games, get all cozy and stuff. You can watch some football. Basically just the stuff you do. You're just hanging out with family and messing around and stuff on the holidays. Maybe you can even like have like guests come and stay over with what pack is that? Growing Together pack. You could plan to stay over for your grandparents or your Sims parents or your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, whatever. I just think that'd be really cute. I hardly use that feature and I really want to get to use it more. But I feel like that is a really cute holiday to add, is just Thanksgiving break and have it be a day basically to set up for Harvest Fest, and then you have your little Black Friday to get ready for the holidays. But now moving on to December, technically winter time. But first off, I like to go and redo winter. Oh wait, I I also like to redo Harvest Fest because I like to call it Thanksgiving. Okay. Thanksgiving, and I like to change or get rid of holiday gnomes because I don't like it, and then I like to add like baking and invite guests over. I also get rid of I do like to have a grand meal, it just takes forever. I probably take off baking and add sports too, because for football was like a huge, very, very huge thing for me. Growing up, we would always have the football game on while we were eating our Thanksgiving dinner. That was just like a must have for my household, at least, and my family. So I would like to add that. I like to add that on as well as invite guests. And the gnomes are very annoying, so I'm okay with getting rid of them. But now officially moving on to winter time, I like to go and look through these two holidays to make sure I like what is on here. So like decorate's fine. I also change it from Winterfest to Christmas because I want to go, I spelled that wrong. Christmas. So you can, yeah, you decorate festive spirits, open presents, have a grand meal, and of course fall and winter. That's all fine. Nothing that I don't like on there. And then New Year's Eve, countdown to midnight. Yep, everything is good. And I like to add fireworks because of course everybody knows you do fireworks on New Year's Eve. I usually like to have these closer. I might actually delete that and move that down over here because Christmas is like super close to, I might do, yeah, Christmas like in the middle there. So I did it wrong again. So Christmas, same thing, just let me add everything back. Father Winter, open presents, festive. I think it had grand meal, but I'm not gonna do grand meal because I think I'm just gonna do like baking, because I personally don't, whatever, we wouldn't eat like big things like that on Christmas. We'd have something more simple. Oh gosh, what was the other thing? Open presents, supposed to, oh, decorate. I probably won't do decorate because I'm gonna have it where it's already like decorated, so that's fine. I'm just gonna do probably fire, like you can light the fireplace. So that's, I can't remember what was there though. I wish I remembered. Oh, of course. Let me get rid of that one. I want to add invite guests because of course you're gonna invite your family over for Christmas to spend the holidays together. But that one, okay. And then of course New Year's Eve. So I think another cute one would be like game night, like family game night. So I think it'd be cute to have it on like a Saturday, like right here. It doesn't, I'm not gonna call it family game night just in case your Sims like maybe just has friends. But what's a cute one for game night? I'm just gonna do the pen and paper. But of course you're gonna have games. You're probably gonna have like a mischievous spirit because everybody's always super competitive, you know, during these. Maybe you're gonna like, you know, bake. You're gonna have, you know, like all the like little stuff out for everybody to eat while they're playing. Also, of course, invite the guests over. And I'm just gonna add, actually I might just have those because I think we got no day off of work or school, but I think this is a cute way to again break off from like the what your Sims daily schedule is and just kind of throw something in there that can change things up and add something fun for them to do that you might not always do. So next up we have Christmas Eve, which I've been adding recently because I like to do a lot of stuff for Christmas Eve before I like to get ready. I like to do the little Christmas tree. So for Christmas Eve, I like to do festive lighting. Of course, like light the tree again. You know, really make it more festive. Of course, have the fireplace going. Have that, where is it? Of course, have the Winterfest decoration set. Of course, have the festive spirit. We can invite guests over because I'm always usually with my family on Christmas Eve. So you have that. Personally, my family, we would open up a gift Christmas Eve. My mom would allow us to, be my sister. So I think I'm gonna give gifts where the parents like will maybe give one gift to each child, and then the mom and dad maybe swap one like personally, and then the rest are all for Christmas Day. But I think that is a really cute way to spend Christmas Eve. I also want to put baking, so I might get rid of that one and just add baking. But of course, the kids get the day off of school as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add Christmas vacation to this one as well. And then I'm just gonna add a Christmas tree. And I'm just gonna put play games because of course it's after Christmas now, so they're going to be mostly just playing with their new stuff that they've got. Christmas vacation. I wish we had one that was like play in the snow or something, but of course the Sims didn't add more for this, even though like it's one of the biggest things that they've added. Maybe you could like go on a vacation or travel. Maybe you just like want to go out somewhere, like out to eat or something. So I'm just gonna do that. Monday they can have school, whatever. Next up we have try something new day. So this is one that's just like random. I'm just gonna add it like up here, like over here. So it's just basically what it's saying. So your sim maybe wants to try a new hobby, or maybe your sim wants to go crazy and create a new career. They're just not feeling their career right now. So I'm gonna do that one. So no day off of work or school, no decoration theme, but I'm just gonna do like maybe baking, mixology, I'm trying all the different ones. Maybe you want to try fitness. All the ones, if you want to try something with games, or maybe gardening. So, or maybe you want to make a resolution. I'm gonna get one of these. Maybe get rid of drinking and do make a resolution. But basically your sim could try something new. Maybe they could bake, like, oh, I like baking, or oh, I like fitness, or I like video games. I like to play chess. I like to garden. You know, just so your sim can have a new hobby, something new for you to kind of work on, something new for their personality. Because sometimes it gets stale and you're like, oh, my sim stuff is getting kind of boring. And like, oh, try something new. Okay. And then this one's really cute. It's called Cozy Pajama Day. I think I'm gonna do it down here on this little Sunday right here. Your Sims can just stay around in their PJs all day, just watch a movie, hang out. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had Easter. That's crazy. I'm gonna just do that one. So they're not gonna have the day off work or school because it's just a regular Sunday. So I think something that's really cozy is just, like baking, of course being around a cozy fire, being in the festive spirit, of course drinking hot cocoa. So I'm gonna put drink hot cocoa. I'm also gonna watch romantic TV, but it's gonna be like watch a movie. But I think that's just a really, really cozy winter day. That's like one of my favorites. Let me go at Easter really quick because I honestly completely forgot. I usually like to do Easter Sunday. All my Easters are taken. Okay, this one's perfect. Oh wait, that's not even it. That's not even it. It's usually after Valentine's Day, but I'm just gonna put it up there, okay? This calendar. It's just gonna be here Easter, okay? It doesn't really matter. So, you can bake, no day off of work or school. Egg hunt, flower buddy, give flowers, and invite some guests over. But that was really quick. So that's also another one I add Easter. They already have everything that you can like do egg hunt and flower buddy. So it's really easy to set up. Okay. Back to winter. So another one is the winter market. So this is pretty much like Black Friday where you're going to buy more gifts, but this is gonna be like more like last minute, like the Friday before they're about to like be off of school. So it's gonna be like winter markets. Maybe like you put a little lot down and you could go and buy some last minute things. Just something to add. I'm just gonna do go on vacation or travel. And I think that's about it because you won't really need to give them gifts or anything. Yeah, that's about everything. Just go and travel to do that. Another one is Kids Day. So you're celebrating the kids and stuff. Maybe I could do it this day actually, and I could have them have the day off. So Kids Day, and I'm gonna do this one. They can have the day off. Maybe you just give them everything that they want. You give them the day off. You give them some sweets. Let's see. You give gifts. You let them play games. Maybe you invite their friends over. They can all hang out. Maybe they can watch a movie too or something, but that won't be on there. But that's really cute. Just a day to your siblings hang out with their kids. Another one is deck the halls. So this is gonna be like the first day. It's basically just like you're setting up for the winter season. So basically you just no day off work or school, and it's gonna be Winterfest. So you just basically decorate and clean, and maybe you can bake as well, and festive lighting, and I'm gonna do festive spirit. So you're basically like welcoming in, the winter time and all that. So another one, the last one actually, is called Friendship Day. So this one is where you just focus on your friends and make sure that they know that they're appreciated and you're so happy that they are in your life and that they are always there for you. So it's just gonna be the usual, like give gifts, thankful spirit, tell stories, invite guests, go on vacation or travel. Basically just spending the day with your friends and just making sure that they know that you're happy that they're there for them. So the last ones that I have are not necessarily ones that are for a specific month, but something like a gardening day, where you basically, if your sim is a gardener and you have the new season coming up, like let's just say from fall to winter, you would put right here and add one and put gardening day or whatever you like to call it, and your sim would just prepare for the next season with their garden. So you'd get rid of all the fall ones and start planting the winter ones. They would get rid of all of their fall ones and start planting for all of the winter crops and stuff, and plants and flowers. Another one is family photo day. So maybe you could do it every 2 weeks or once a month, where your Sims would just take photos with the family. You would just dedicate that whole day just to put like photos around the house and stuff, which I think is really cute because I often forget. Another one is decor refresh day. So maybe your Sim is growing up and you're like, okay, I don't think they'd have this bed or this toy or this photo. Or maybe your Sim broke up with the Sim and you're like, oh my gosh, I still have his photos, let me take them down. So that's kind of the thought process with the decor refresh day. And then the last one is clothing makeover day. So maybe you're like, oh, I want my Sim's style to change, or I want to add new outfits, I'm bored of these, or oh, I want to give more outfits to them, more slots. So basically you could just do that once a month and, you know, just add it to your calendar to give it a cute little refresh. But that was all of it. That 40 plus holidays to add to your calendar to keep it nice and full. As you can see, lots and lots to do. And if you have any more ideas, let me know. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to hear what y'all do with y'all's holidays. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, I do stream on Twitch, Me Enchanting Armor, if you would like to go and give a follow to get notified every single time we go live. And I'm very sorry for my voice. I know that it probably sounds horrible, but I am a little sick right now. That's why we haven't been streaming, because I have not been able to like talk very nicely or breathe. But again, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to 50 followers, so thank you so much for all the support, and I do hope you have a great day or night. Bye guys.